No justice! No justice! No justice!
That's beautiful. I'm just gonna make it out and we're gonna show everybody. I'm just gonna show everybody that the team comes from nothing and have it all and still give it all back to the community. I think that's where it's all coming from.
It was definitely raised to think different at first, and then I was obviously wrong.
Yeah,
From there, it's just this path of discovery into being obviously the better person, and more so uniting this biasness that I was led to believe at first. And it's
very good.
It's really cool to see, just right now for a purpose, for a cause, and let's continue to keep this effort. I'm here just to see it all kind of evolve and dissolve and just keep growing.
This is why we don't negotiate with terrorists.
Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, I negotiated with you guys a good amount of time, but I need to move on because we are simply here for a purpose of the stolen lives. Shalom Aleichem, peace and blessing to the world, and those who stand in the need of prayer. My name is Rabbi Michael Ben Yosef, President of Tikkun Kai International Coalition for Justice. We are here at the office of J.D. Pusher. We come here in solidarity with a nationwide call to action. Tomorrow or this week will be the case and trial of George Floyd. I got some bad news already. We know how the system works. It will change the rules before trial. The Court of Appeals put out a release and says the district judge must reconsider charging the killer cop with a third-degree murder. In other words, he was charged with a second-degree murder. So the playbook is to take care of their own, meaning the sentence is going to be lesser if convicted. That's what we're dealing with. We don't care where we at. But whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets? We had negotiations earlier, you guys have missed it. The young lady right here, what's your name, ma'am?
JJ Ingram.
JJ Ingram. We had a disagreement earlier, but we came to a meeting of the mind. But in fact, if I did not do my thing in being outspoken while they're filming, I said for me to negotiate, which I normally don't do. I must be going soft, y'all. I don't negotiate with no terrorists. That's the rule, right? We don't negotiate with no one when it comes to the stolen lives. However, I made a condition, and the condition was that this organization that is doing this filming is to make a donation to one of the most long-lasting hospitals in Chicago. And Mayor Lightfoot pays $281 million to the Chicago Police Department instead of giving that money to Mercy Hospital.
That ain't right!
But it takes the rabbi to negotiate on behalf of that hospital that's in our community. You see what I'm saying, sister? So that $1,000 you guys are going to donate, it should be Mayor Lightfoot's responsibility, not you guys. You guys are here to do your work. It's Mayor Lightfoot's responsibility. She pays the racist police $281 million out of the Safe Air Cat Act towards the police instead of towards the COVID-19 victims.
On behalf of 180 Almonds, we would like to make this donation to Mercy Hospital on behalf of our show and our team, and thank you so much for working with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank God! Woo! This is a film production, and I was here last week to do a protest about what Mayor Lightfoot did. They're giving money towards the police. that it's used for, the CARES Act, was the federal fund of $1.2 billion that was awarded to Chicago on behalf of the COVID victims. Mayor Lightfoot decides I want to take $281 million from that fund and pay police. Mayor Lightfoot failed us again. Why did I have to take this organization to bring money to where this struggle? Instead of paying these racist cops to murder us, that money should have been going towards renovating that hospital that could save the longevity of the hospital and at the same time save lives.
Hello, my name is Caleb the Key 235 on any social media platform. Today I'm out here just to get our voices heard, even though a lot of people try to put this type of thing under the rug, because not a lot of people want to talk about the real and the truth that goes on behind the system. Even though the system been putting us under the rug for the longest of time, I just feel like even if it's just 1, 2, or 3 people out here, as long as we get our voice heard, as long as we speak our mind, as long as we show our face and keep showing up, not just one time, but every time for our people, because it's still at the end of the day our people that's dying.
Teacher.
It's still at the end of the day that our people are getting raped. It's still at the end of the day that our people are getting chased.
Oh, man.
It's still at the end of the day that our people are getting hanged.
Amen.
It's still at the end of the day that, like I said, we are always put under the rug like we're nothing, a spectacle. And I just feel as though if I can speak my voice, if I can say my piece, even though there's no peace, if I can say my piece, I feel like that is all I have to do. Just speak my mind, whenever, wherever, because we have to make sure our story is told. We have to be bold and make sure our story is told the right way. Because if we don't tell our story, somebody else will tell our story, we'll get it wrong. Can I keep going? Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha. Pardon me? You could.
Right now we're just giving our outcry. We're speaking our cry because we've been crying in the background for so long. And so finally we have a microphone and they gave us a speaker. So now we're just gonna let our voices be heard no matter how everybody else feels. So yeah,
My comrade, the man, I call him the firecracker because this guy is a leader in our community. And I stand in solidarity with this community. Even in Pilsen, we will be doing more actions there as well. Continue to do what we do there. So we're going to let him give his thing. We do. Victor.
So it's been a while since I've talked. But it doesn't matter. The fight for justice continues. The fight against racial injustice continues. The fight against systemic racism continues. The fight against wealth disparities that continue to make the rich corporations richer, while the poor, marginalized, black and brown communities continue to get poorer. And now we have the George Floyd trial.
Oh boy.
Which we should have a lot more people here today. We have a lot of people just walking around like there is no revolution going on. But in 2021, if you do not join the revolution will come to you. Because like Malcolm X said, you and I have never seen democracy. All we've seen is hypocrisy. Seeing George Floyd die on that street for so long, that was not second-degree murder. That was first-degree murder. Let's get that straight. And where there is no justice, there will never be any peace. That is why we say, no justice, no justice. We've been asking this 2020, one simple thing, and that is to defund the police. So in case that wasn't clear enough, to Lori Lightfoot, defund the police, not fund the police. So let us all stand together and say to these racists, and say to Minneapolis Police Department, and to Chicago Police Department, and to Lori Lightfoot, and all the cops over there watching us, that this generation, these protesters, fight back. No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Thank you. Rabbi, I yield the mic.
I was his age, and it had elders. We took a picture, and I was standing there watching myself. I said, man, now I see what this work is about, passing on to young folks to be the leaders for tomorrow. So, Lord, thank you. God bless you. All right, God bless you. Is anyone want to say, do y'all want to say some words, brother? Come on up here, man.
Most definitely. Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Anthony Rubin, and thank y'all so much for being out here. Thank you for inspiring me. I remember last summer when I first marched with you all, and it was a turning point in my life. It was so cool to see so many people out fighting for justice and fighting in the right way. You know, standing up for what's right and being civilly disobedient. You know. I think it's amazing what we're going to accomplish. I think this year, 2021, is the perfect year to do it. After everything that we've been through, coming back, we can't go back to what we had before. There was nothing to go back to. It's time for something new. And we are going to be the ones to bring it about. We're going to make change. Everything that we want to happen, it's all before us right now. It's coming. All we got to do is stay dedicated to what we want to do. We got to stay in the streets. We got to stay on the media channels and show them what the truth is, you know, show them, don't let them take over the narrative and let them think these things about our communities that are not true. I'm from Inglewood. I was born and raised, and I love Inglewood. I'll never leave it. I want to run for alderman in 2024 there. And just the plan. So I'm building my foundation now with people like you all, because I want to rebrand Inglewood for what it truly is. It's a place with families, talented people that want to bring about change. We're doing great things over there, but what they show on the news is not what we're about. Now there's trouble, like there's trouble everywhere. Everywhere you go, there's going to be trouble. But to overlook us, to overlook these black and brown communities, we're playing into the same shit over and over again. And it's a shame. We got to take a stand. We the people. It's all about what we do. We allow them to do these things, and we no longer will allow them. We're coming together now to take a stand. I can't sit back and watch anymore. I used to hope for the right leaders, and now I know I got to become the right leader. We all have to become the right leader.
I love that.
And that's all for me. That's it. So be on the lookout. Listen out for my name, Dion Anthony Rubin. When you hear it, come support and stand in the streets with me, because I'll be out here. I look forward to it.
All right. Dion, we welcome you, brother, and we encourage you to continue the path of this way. There's always room for one more.
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
And show them what democracy looks like! Show them what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like.
Show them what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like.